Are you from the Philippines and you're planning to study in Canada?
In this video, we'll show you 2 ways of how you can do it. We'll also give you a breakdown of all the expenses.
Let's go!
Hey everyone, we're Bea and Daniel. We're currently international college students in Toronto, Canada.
When we're not working or studying, we like to eat out and explore the wonderful city of Toronto.
We've been in Toronto for 11 months now, and so far it's been amazing and we are loving it.
So let's get right to it. So there are 2 ways on how you can study in Canada. The first is through an agency, which is what we did.
Yep. And the second one is DIY or do it yourself. So step 1, once you've chosen an agency, set up an appointment with them, call them up first, and ask them how they can help you study in Canada. Depending on your agency, this can be a group presentation or one-on-one consultation. So Davi and I prefers one-on-one consultation, and that's what our agency provided.
Step 2. So on the day of the consultation, make sure you're there on time because there's a lot of people who want to go to Canada. Make sure you're there on time. And once you get there, once you're speaking with the agency representative, make sure to ask every single question that you have. Every doubt that you have in your mind, you tell the representative right there and then because that's how they can help you out. Okay, so you want to tell them what your goals are. You want to tell them what course you want to take. Ask them about which college is best for you. Ask about which province is best for you. Ask every single question that you have. This is your opportunity to ask them because they have made so many Filipinos fly to Canada already. They know all these things, right? So it's best that you ask them right there and then you'll get your answer so that you can make a better decision if you want to get their services.
So step 3, once you're ready, inform the agency that you are moving forward with them. So you don't have to make this decision on the spot. So Davi and I took like 3 days before we finally decided that we're gonna take their service. Yeah, so we just paid the fee, which is 27,000 each. And the agency representative helped us out, gave us all the requirements necessary, and the process literally just started.
Step 4. What you want to do now is to gather all the requirements and the documents, okay? And to be honest, this might be the step wherein it would take a lot of time and effort, to be honest.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of requirements that you have to do and to fill up. So instead of talking about them one by one, just check the description below. We'll link out all the documents and requirements there and just all the information that you need. Just to clarify why this takes so much time and effort, it's because you need to get your college diploma, your high school diploma, you get to get like NBI clearance and stuff. And we all know that in the Philippines, it's not that easy, right? You have to go to your school, you have to commute there, then you go to the registrar who's just mad at the world, and she's gonna be like, what do you need? And you're gonna be like, I need my diploma, please. And she's gonna be like, okay, pay me. It's just an unpleasant experience. Aside from that, if you need to get your birth certificate and other government documents, you have to go to the government office where there's like 100,000 people there. I don't know how many, but you will line up.
Yes, it will take a while.
For a long time. And that's just why this takes so much time and effort. So make sure to do these as soon as possible. Step 5. What you want to do is you want to take your IELTS exam. So Bea, what does IELTS stand for?
So according here, it's International English Language Testing System.
There you go, IELTS. So in 2019, it costs 11,300 pesos for each person who's gonna take the IELTS exam.
Yes, so take it seriously.
Take it seriously, man. That's a lot of money. Do take note, though, that some schools won't even require you to take the IELTS exam. So why is that? It's because for the simple fact that they want you to enroll in their school. Because they know that if they don't need your IELTS score, more people will enroll there, then, they'll get more cash, blah, 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 blah. Our school is Centennial College, and in 2019, they didn't require any IELTS, right?
I think they don't require because one of her housemate, my best friend, she did not take IELTS and I think she just submitted a certificate that proves her college school was teaching using English medium. Yes, she didn't take IELTS, but she was still able to get her visa. But the agency required us to get the IELTS just to increase our chances of getting approved.
Exactly, because once you have that IELTS grade, that IELTS result that you have, the agency said that you're gonna have a higher chance of getting your student visa. So, of course, as an agency, you want all your people to pass, so they made us take it. And we could go on and on about the IELTS because it's such a...
Yeah, we can actually make another video for that.
Yeah, it's a fun process.
Yeah.
Or stressful, I don't know. But if you want us to make another video, a whole different video, a standalone video on IELTS, make sure to comment more IELTS info below.
Step 6. So once all of your requirements are ready, your agency will submit it to your chosen school. Again, our school is Centennial College. Once the school gave you a letter of acceptance, you will be ready to start your application for the study permit itself.
Step 7. Prepare your study permit requirements. So again, this is a lot of requirements. Lots of paperwork, lots of documents. So here's a quick preview of how it looks like. See, that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot to talk about. So instead of talking about it one by one, check the description below and it's all linked out there, and I hope that helps you out. Do take note though that these were the documents that we sent in 2019. We're not sure if it's gonna be different in 2021 and beyond because of COVID and other things that we don't know about, like the monolith or the aliens. I don't know, dude. So
Step 8. Take your medical exam. So Davi and I opted to have our medical exam prior submitting our application. But you have the option to do this once the IRC requested you to have your medical exam. So Davi went to St. Luke's?
St. Luke's.
Yeah, for his medical exam.
So St. Luke's BGC roughly paid around 11,500 pesos.
Yeah, and I took it from IOM. This is in Makati. And the price during that time was 10,000 pesos. It's much cheaper. I mean, it's a little bit cheaper than Davi's, but it's also convenient because it's near my work. So
yeah. So again, these were like 2019 prices. We're not sure if it's gonna increase in 2021 and beyond because, you know, the more people demand it, the more prices increase. And that's what I learned in school. Economics, baby. Step 9. Once everything has been checked, you may now schedule your biometric appointment in the VFS office in Makati and submit all the requirements at the same time if you chose the paper-based option.
yes, so we chose paper-based option. We went there personally, but you can also submit it online. So all you have to do is just scan all the documents that you have and submit it to the designated website. Also, one tip is make sure to choose the earliest appointment so you will not have to wait in line. There's also a Starbucks below the building of VFS, so you can just wait there, eat before you come up to the office.
And then almost everyone you see in that Starbucks at
It's gonna
that,
submit
that early,
application.
you'll see them upstairs.
Step 10. So this is the hardest step among all the steps because you have to wait for the results. So this can take from a month to like 4 months or 6 months. It depends.
No one knows.
Yeah, no one knows. I've read some threads from Facebook groups that they got the results after like 6-7 months, and luckily for Davi and I, we got our results in just 30 days.
We just got lucky. So no one really knows. Just the immigration office knows. So like, again, it could take between 1 to 6 months or more.
Yes.
It depends on how busy the immigration office is, but this is the worst part because you already know that you've submitted everything and you're just praying at this point that you're like, please get me accepted.
Yes,
It's the worst part, like waiting.
Yup. So
bad.
because you might have to wait for quite a while for the approval of your study permit, just make sure that you do apply for the study permit as early as like 3 to 6 months before your target
Departure.
departure, or like before your school starts. So if you're planning to take fall semester, that's September, maybe apply as early as February or March, just to make sure that you'll get an approval. So just in case you won't get approved or get denied, you have few more months to like reapply and make it to your fall semester.
Yeah, the sooner the better. And again,
Yeah.
if you're going with the agency route, they're gonna help you out. They're gonna be like, no, we can't make that deadline, or okay, we can make it. So they'll help you out. Trust them. All right, the exciting part. Here is a breakdown of all the expenses that we actually spent. All right, so here's what each of us spent. So again, this is each person, okay? So, here's a quick breakdown. Agency fee, 27,000 pesos. IELTS, 11,300 pesos. Study permit and biometric fee, it's $235 depending on the exchange rate. That's roughly 9,496 pesos. Medical fee, again, depending on the hospital you go to or the clinic you go to, that's 10,000 pesos. Visa application photo, 300 pesos. NBI, 155 pesos. Police clearance, 160 pesos. Other document fees such as bank fees, notary seals, etc. This is 500 pesos. And the tuition fee, 1 year is 2 semesters. Roughly, it'll set you back 17,000 Canadian dollars, or approximately 627,121.68 pesos, bringing it to a total of 686,032 pesos and 68 cents. So that's what we paid each. We both paid 686,032.68 pesos
Each.
and it was worth it.
Yeah. And Canada's probably more affordable than other countries like New Zealand or Australia. So that's why we chose Canada as well.
Yeah, and Canada's just beautiful. It's
Yeah, it
snowing
is.
now. So pretty. Anyway. Alright, now for the do-it-yourself or DIY route, here's what you need to do. Bea, take it away.
So yeah, so first is to do a lot of research. So for DIY, all you have to do is decide on which province you want to go to and look for a specific school that specializes in the course that you want to take. So in our case, we've decided to do DIY at first. So I contacted Centennial College and they have an international admission office. So they just provided me all the requirements that we have to submit. And then I did that. I did everything. I gave them all the copies of the requirements and paid a certain fee. I think that's about 200 Canadian dollars. And then they gave me the letter of acceptance already. Most of the schools have international admission office contact numbers, or you can just email them directly and they will assist you with the process and of how you can apply to their school. So the next step, once you get your LOA from your chosen school, is complete all the requirements that is needed for the study permit application. And once you've completed everything, you just have to submit it to VFS office. So you just have to schedule a biometrics appointment with them, and you can also submit the application right after doing the biometrics.
So, why do you want to do this? To make it simple, most people, they go the DIY route because they want to save money. That's the only reason I can think of. Because for us, if you can invest like an additional 30,000 pesos just to get someone who knows how actually hold your hand and guide you through the whole process, it won't stress you out as much.
Yeah, that's true. We tried DIYing our application, but after quite some time, because we were both working and we didn't have much time, it kind of stressed us out, and yeah, that's why we decided to like get an agency, let them handle all the problems, all the communications with the schools, double checking our requirements. Yeah, so that's why we chose agency instead of doing DIY. But if you are not that busy and you're not rushing, or you just really want to save some money, yeah, you can do it yourself. Yeah,
for
there's
sure.
no problem with that.
And like, there's a DIY group on Facebook about how to get here. But to be honest, it's super stressful, yo. Like to just communicate with people online about what do you think about this, what do you think about that. It's super stressful, yo.
Yeah, there was a very helpful FB group that I joined when I was trying to DIY our application. I'm gonna share the link of that group down in the description below. So you just have to read and read, do a lot of research, but it's really doable.
For sure. There's a lot of people who actually went to Canada just by doing it themselves.
Yeah.
They were able to save some money. But again, what we did was we paid an agency 27,000 pesos each. We think it's really good for the peace of mind. Just don't take an agency that's gonna charge 100,000 pesos, man. It's just, that's not worth it. Sorry, agency. It's just the truth. And yeah, that's that. If you like this video, if it's helped you at all, make sure to hit that like button and make sure to consider subscribing, because we'll be putting out more videos like this one to help you get to Canada for sure.
Also, you can, if you have any questions, you can just comment below. We might be able to do a question and answer video for you guys, just in case you have any questions.
Yeah, so all your questions, just comment them below and we'll consider making a video from it.
Yeah, or we can just answer you directly in the comment section.
Whichever.
We'll see.
Alright, so that's that. We hope to see you guys here, and good luck, and whatever route you take, good luck. See you on the next video. Bye-bye.